do your supine core engagement. This is going to be the root and heart of everything that you do. We're going to start on our backs because we're going to allow gravity to help us with gaining this core engagement. And then in the future, we'll do this exercise against gravity, and then we'll use our own body weight, and then we'll add resistance to it. And you can see how this elevates and turns into regular active training and utilizing your core during anything and everything that you do. So we're gonna start with it on our backs. I'm so excited for you guys, because this is the heart of everything and being able to get this. So we're gonna take 2 fingers. We're going to find our hip bones. We're gonna come in 2 inches and down 1 inch. And what we just did there was we bypassed any adipose tissue, fat or pooch, whatever you wanna call it. And then that way we can really feel and connect with the muscle. We're finding our TVA today. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to inhale, again, through that belly breath, and exhale. And towards the end of your exhale, you may feel the density underneath your fingers change. It gets a little firm underneath your fingers, just like it would in a muscle contraction, right? So a soft muscle versus a contracted muscle, and you feel it get firm. We're feeling for the same thing down here. Now, if you've had a C-section, it might be harder for you to feel it because they literally cut those muscles. And so sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but this is the same action that you would do whether you've had multiple babies or no babies. This is how you would find this TVA. So we got the fingers, found our hip bones, in 2 inches, down 1 inch. We're going to inhale and exhale. Now I want you to pay attention to the end of your breath. This is where we're looking for this contraction. Now I want you to go ahead and try exhaling your breath, and I want you to exhale all of your air. Get every single bit of air out of your system. So we're going to inhale nice and big, exhale, and get all of it out. And when you do that, you should feel those muscles engage under your fingers. Now, another way that you can test this and feel for it is by taking your hand and holding it up to your mouth, just like this. And I want you to imagine like you're blowing a balloon, because you can't blow a balloon like, right? That doesn't actually inflate a balloon. You've got to inhale, exhale, and you've got to put some force behind that breath. So we inhale, exhale, and we put some force behind that breath to feel these muscles engage. So we're practice this, inhale, exhale, and we feel those muscles under our fingers get firm and engage. Now we're not done yet, that's just part of it. So now what we want to do is we want to add a teeny tiny little hip tuck. I like to practice the hip tuck from the bottom up first, okay? If I'm exaggerating it, that's kind of what it looks like, from the bottom up, rather than from the top down, because taking the top down encourages poor posture and misalignment that most people already have. Most people's gravity is slowly taking them down like this, and we don't want to do that. So I don't want to reinforce this, but I do want to reinforce this portion of it. And again, that's exaggerated. So when we do this, because if I imagine just doing a big hip tuck, right? If I reach around and grab my butt and my butt is engaged, I have done it totally wrong. I want to get that same movement, teeny tiny movement, but it happened from these muscles here and not from these muscles here. Now, some people think about this in different ways. So it could be thinking about your spine connecting with the floor, right? You can think spine connecting with the floor. Some people think belly button connecting with the floor. Oh, I love to use the description of when you've got a pair of jeans and you're wiggling into them because they're fresh out of the dryer, and you know you got to get the little zipper. It's that little zoop, that little tuck that you do to get that last little bit pulled into the zipper, right? So it's zoop, it's that zip up. And So whatever way works for you as a description or that light bulb moment of, oh, okay, that's what that movement's supposed to be, then that's what we want to use. So we've got our 2 fingers, we found our hip bones, we're going in 2 inches, down 1 inch. We're going to inhale through that diaphragm, expanding the belly, exhale, and at the end of the breath, we've got a teeny tiny little hip tuck. I'm going to move my hands so maybe y'all can see it. We inhale, exhale, and it's a teeny tiny little tuck. Imagine pulling away from your fingers that are here on your tummy, pressing that low back into the floor just gently, but using these muscles to get that recruitment. And once you've got it, I want you to hold it there. Check your butt. Make sure your butt's not engaged. I want you to keep holding it, keep breathing naturally, keep talking to me, and learn how to keep these muscles engaged where you can let go, come back, and oh, I've still got it. Now, if at first you need to utilize your breath with each one, that is totally okay. So you can inhale, exhale, get that core engagement, and then hold it for as long as you can, and then build back up to holding and maintaining it the whole time.